Live action here, 3-all, Kolbe, Poole versus Jayne, Partridge. Still with us, Steve? Steve, are you there? That's all right, I just woke him up. He's back.
Yes, Paul, I'm here. Right, so, what did we miss?
Well,
I think we missed Rio getting up.
Yes, Rio
sure
has won
8-6.
8-6. Taylor is 5-4
Rio got
up on
8-6,
Lisa.
Yep. Taylor's gone 5-4 up on Lisa.
So, Kolbe's still on the attack.
Yep, very aggressive.
Very aggressive. Shazza Brown, 6-2 up on Tia. Tia. Yeah.
Tia.
Tia.
Yep.
Oh. Where's that cue ball going?
In the hole. 2 shots, red.
So, Jayne, a little bit of work to do here.
Do you think she's going to be aggressive here, or do you think she's going to come down this end and try and take the hole?
I think she'll try and take the hole. On this shot.
Just under hit that, I think. I think she wanted that other one into the same hole there, Paul.
I think she'll run this down, try to sit it over. She definitely did not play to pot that. She's just having a look at whether this yellow-red combination is on, and decided against it. So Kolbe with a lot of work to do here. I don't...
I don't even think she can manufacture those 2 yellows to get him under that red at all.
No.
Definitely probably needs to take this hole.
Looks like she's playing to pot it and screw back, I think. Yeah, screwed across table.
Okay.
Not quite sure whether she can play the yellow across the back of the other yellow and get it in front of the red. That's what she's having a look at.
She's looking at it. Well, yeah, I think you got to give it a fair bit too. Yeah.
No. Not the worst result.
It's not. It's
Jayne with a bit of work to do here.
I think we need to find Dan a pillow.
So looks like Jayne might be taking the aggressive option here. She's took the one over the hole, still got 2 shots in hand.
She can use her 2 shots to play the red next to the black and knock the yellow out of the way. Come off the back rail first into the back of the yellow and knock it out of the way. So that opens up the pocket for the black to go in there as well.
Yeah, definitely probably needs to move that yellow. Definitely probably, I think.
Definitely probably 100% maybe.
That's it. Yeah, you can play it now off the cushion, off the yellow.
Yeah.
It does look like it's a fair way out from the pocket, though. I think she can still get the pot off the yellow.
Not only that, you can probably knock the black off the side rail as well. Bring it out into the centre. She's taking the other one.
Potted it clean. That's a problem.
And landed a bit low. She can see it, but watch where the white's going here too. The white's going to glance off the black. Oh.
It was on.
It was on. Okay.
Wow.
It did not look on from here.
So 2 shots on the black.
Trent's jumped on the Jayne bandwagon.
One to set it up.
The other one to pot it.
Just moving the hair so we can see the Brett Rogers Q Sports sponsorship on the back.
(4-3) to Jayne.
4-3 to Jayne and the Brett Rogers Q Sports Coaching Forum. And Kolbe and Team Jason Owen are racking the balls up. Not a bad break cue made by Jason Owen. I've got one myself.
Have you? Really?
Hey.
I didn't know that. He's got a Jason Owen cue. Apparently.
A long time ago, yeah.
Oh. Kolbe's dumped the white.
What a spread, Steve.
Yeah.
Spoiled for choice.
You are.
Hi, Jayne.
I do like yellow.
You do or you don't?
I do. I do, but I don't.
Okay. I like yellow. I don't mind reds.
You've got to get on these 2 yellows on the left-hand side. Oh, you can play that one and drop the other one into the middle.
I do not.
Are you going to be on the one on the rail?
Oh, I do not mind either colour here.
Okay, so now you play this and then come out a little bit to take the one in the centre, or you take the one in the centre now.
I think you're on it.
She's on it. I can see it from here.
No, she is.
It's quite tight though. Into the middle.
It is a tight angle from there. I think I'd rather play the one in the corner first and just come back out.
Just slightly wide. Got to be careful here because these reds aren't that bad either.
I can only see one bad red. And you can play it off the yellow in the centre. Should be taking this long pot on first to the right corner. There's karaoke on. Trent, you getting onto the karaoke?
I'm singing Creed.
You heard it here first, folks. Trent's getting on the karaoke. I'm really sorry if you can hear this. Oh, that's a big miss by Kolbe, and giving Jayne a very good chance. Good to see JR still standing.
Yeah. Oh, bad miss from Jayne too. So Taylor and Lisa 5-all.
I need a female singer to help me sing Mustang Sally.
No.
Backup singer.
Sharon Brown got up.
Dan, you want to be my backup?
8-2.
Yeah, I'm there, mate.
Yeah, I think that might have been a bit of a case of experience in that match there.
Yeah.
She's been playing for quite a long time, Shazza Brown. Been in a lot of national titles and world titles, I think. Yeah. She still quite new to the scene. Very good player though, so don't underestimate her in the future.
Oh, baby, I want to get with you. Take your picture.
Still a little bit of work to do here, Pikey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you may even find her trying to take the hole at some point because this red over on the left-hand side is a little bit dodgy, and the red over the right-hand side near the middle yellow, it does go once you clear the other red, but
I want to take you home.
so Kolbe's playing the aggressive option. Looks like she's going to try and take this into the middle or long, if it'll go. Yeah, it's a very dangerous situation.
It is.
Looks like she's playing it into the middle, leaving Jayne quite a open table if she does miss. But she's nailed it.
Good
She's
shot.
nailed it. It's a great pot. So she's backed herself there.
And she's got an equally harder shot here.
Yeah, a little bit hampered over the red. And even after she pots this red,
That's right. It's the next shot.
the next two shots.
The next two, yeah. It's definitely getting harder. Needs to try and get good position on this next red. She's actually looking at taking this to the left bottom corner. I've seen her lining it up before.
I think someone's got our pizza over there, Steve.
Yes, Poggy, I think your better half has stolen our pizza.
She's playing the double, is she?
No, she's going to left-hand corner. Oh,
Wow.
that is sick.
Sick both ways.
Absolutely sick. Is that kind of like a little bit of karma there or what?
Well, I don't know,
You flick
Steve.
the pot and you snoogie yourself. It is very hard to get out of. Just
No idea how much restraint this took. This one.
it's going to come off the. Oh, it's a great effort by Kolbe. What are you doing here, Poggy? Are
Well-
you just clipping under the yellow and leaving her snookered, or?
That's what I think Jayne will do. And I think it's a good shot.
I think it is the shot. It's going to be a very hard snooker to get out of.
I mean, she can take the corner ball and take the one down the back push. Go.
She's. I don't know if you can hear him, but Trent's on the karaoke now. What's he singing?
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds like he's got his hand stuck in a saw.
I think you just need to roll this over the hole. And
Well, the problem Jayne's got is if she rolls it, she is leaving Kolbe on the red if she puts it over the hole.
well, that's right.
The other problem is if she just rolls it and drops it in, she's not leaving herself an easy pot. She's played the aggressive option and tried to push through it a little bit, but missed the pot.
I actually think she was trying to stun that and try and leave the white behind it, but
So Kolbe with another chance.
yep.
So Kolbe can take this in either corner, and the black will go back inside the yellow.
I would actually probably take this red to the right-hand side, only because of where the white's travelling to.
Yeah, I think it's.
Because you're a chance of, if it doesn't pot, you're a chance of putting the white behind the black where she can't pot a ball into this corner. Just overcut it.
So Jayne's got a bit of pace control here. She needs to drop this yellow in and just come out about a foot so she can play the other yellow back across the table. No, she's played
Oh,
played the aggressive shot, knocked into it. She's on it into the middle pocket. And will leave herself just a drop in yellow and the black straight across the middle of the table. Just composing herself again, as we've seen a couple of times.
yeah. Okay.
So 5-3 to Jayne.
Eight. Still got Taylor and Lisa at 5 all. Karaoke's calling for all the single ladies. Right. So we've only got 2 matches still going here. All the rest are finished. And you can get onto the Poole stat to check results. Yes, this is 1:03 a.m.
Coming to you live from Bar 8.
One o'clock in the morning karaoke.
Yeah, as you do.
You can only imagine it, couldn't you? Kolbe's opted to take the yellow here.
Yeah, I think she's sticking to her game plan of being quite aggressive. She's not holding back.
That yellow down the other end of the table is a bit of a worry.
That's a nice shot by Kolbe. Opened the black up there.
How's she going to get down the other end?
Well, she's also got the yellow near the black and red that's hard to get to as well. I think it does go back across to the bottom left corner, but a lot of work to do to link them all up.
I think they're. I think you may need to cover up here, but I don't think she's gonna. She's still having a go.
She's going to try and go. Don't worry about that. She hasn't changed her game plan all game so far.
I don't think that yellow. Oh, I'm not sure if that yellow goes actually. To the
Yeah, I think
left-
it goes to
left
the bottom
corner.
left. And run into the black.
You still would have been fighting to get down to that other yellow.
Nice pot from Jayne. Straight from the Brett Rogers coaching forum.
How's the hand going, Trent? Over on the other table, I've just seen Taylor's given Lisa Garvey 2 shots.
That's
5 all over there.
nice shot from Jayne. I think this is
Very straight on this.
can the screw back.
Screw back, I'm thinking, would be the best idea. Screw back to bring that other red down the rail under the yellow. Just landed on it. The only thing is,
Maybe able to pot it off the yellow here, Steve.
oh yeah, and open up the pocket.
Not much room between the white and the red, though. Makes...
Oh, don't want too straight.
Oh, she has got a small angle.
Yep.
She'd really have to punch this in to get across the other side of the red, though.
It's a fair reach too from that end of the table.
And it's a tight pot down the cushion too, so this will be really be a tester. Stretching as well.
And the rest.
And she's gone for the aggressive option and just missed it.
Yeah.
Hasn't sat over the pocket for her either.
No, it hasn't. It's landed awkward. All Kolbe needs to do is leave that white ball on the right hand side of the table, and Jayne can't really do much.
I think she'll go up for the one in
Top
ball.
one.
Yep.
Yep. Doesn't want to land too straight. You think she might just put this over the hole?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think you'll see her potting this.
Nah. It's pretty safe if she just rolls it over the hole. Leaves her off both reds, I think.
Well, she has took it on.
Yeah. Be a good out if she gets it. She has struggled with this pot.
Oh, how have they come out? Can Jayne just roll through on the red and play the other red back inside the yellow?
Or just screw back.
I think you'll see her play it, if she can, back inside the other yellow. No,
All depends on what angle you've got
looks
on it
like
too.
she is screwing back. Give herself a side angle. It's a tricky pot down the back cush.
If you pot it, you're pretty much going to land nice for the black. Oh.
So,
Black under the yellow.
yeah, I think she can just roll the black in without going in off.
In or overshot, you think?
She's just composing herself again.
Looks. Oh,
Just shanked that one a little, but
shanked it.
so Kolbe's got to swing this round off two or three cushions. Probably two. One, two.
Oh, she's underhit it.
Underhit it. So this black, by no means a gimme.
No, it's a difficult shot from there. It's definitely one of them shots, Paul, where you would much rather overhit the crap out of that than underhit it. You overhit it, bounce off the rail, still be up the other end and have a shot on it. But
I think-
you underhit it and you're...
I think because the black was a little tight to the cushion, she didn't want to be right up the table away from it, so she's tried to sort of
Tried to hold it.
deep screw sort of softly around the two, but and underhit it, yeah. So don't tell me she's looking at the marker's double.
What would you play here, Paul?
I might even just bounce it out safe if I wasn't guaranteed the pot
Yeah.
like that. It's one of those situations where you've really got to play within your own limitations and assess how often you're going to pot the black. And
Yeah.
if it's too much less than 100%, maybe you shouldn't be taking it on.
Good call.
So Jayne ideally wants to put the black onto the cushion and leave the white awkward, but she can't really get distance here between the two unless she bounces it right out off the... Didn't hit the cush.
Two shot.
Underhit it, touch of nerves there. So Kolbe gets one back, 4-5.
5-4 to Jayne. Kolbe's going to take a toilet break. Yeah, I think they didn't put that last result up, Dan. I looked over before, there was only one red left.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Wrong. Trent,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
how do you do?
I'm good.
How's the recovery?
We're recovering just fine, ready to get out there and play.
Ready to get out and play? Itching
Yeah.
at the bit.
Itching.
Yeah.
Must admit, tonight, very impressed with watching Jayne play. Very steady.
She is definitely doing very well. She has to keep going.
And she's backing herself, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, might change those batteries. Oh, excuse me.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Dan's woken up.
Is that off? Mute. Yes.
We might get Dan to change the screen.
Yeah, come on, mate. Get with the programming. How are you supposed to do our job?
Trent, how you going again?
Yeah, good.
You look hungry.
I'm hungry.
Pikey.
Right.
So Kolbe breaks the balls.
Out for a sing.
Looks like she's going
Going out for a sing.
yellow.
Take yellow.
Yeah, no, I'm busy.
Obvious choice.
Off the other yellow.
Oh, open table.
Open business. That was a pretty risky shot to be playing with pace.
It is.
Like new cloth, you just sort of like just steer it in.
You're still taking yellow here, Trent?
Yeah.
You've actually got this one to the bottom right-hand corner you're on too.
Near the black as well. Run it down the
This one
rail.
right down here too. Bottom
Oh,
right.
I can't see. Oh, of course, yeah.
She's taking the one next to the black.
Yeah, she's a chance here. Right there. She's a chance to knock out the ball on the side. Open again.
Kolbe will be taking yellow.
I
And she has one hard yellow now on the rail here. So pretty much she's back to where she was before, but
Yeah.
more difficult.
pluses and negatives.
Oh, Lisa Garvey's just gone in off, giving Taylor 2 shots.
Oh,
She
with
will be winning this frame.
with a black over the hole, and so that will be
Yep.
6-5.
No, it's not. It's game over.
It says here, oh, they haven't
I'm
been
telling you, it's
updated.
game over because they've just shaken hands and Taylor has won.
There you go.
Taylor has beaten Lisa Garvey.
You going to commentate?
Since you ate all my fucking pizza.
Eat one piece. Let's not get too excited.
Let's be honest, it was my pizza.
Yeah, it was his pizza.
You ordered it. Yes. Yes, you did. You did hold it for a little bit.
The other night.
Pretty sure I paid for that too.
No.
No.
I guarantee you. You want a drink? I'll buy a shot.
Kolbe's still left with this yellow on the side rail. Is she going to leave herself a double on it, or?
Yeah, well, Kolbe's got a Chinese snooker up the top corner pocket, face cut across to the centre. Yeah,
It just looks difficult. It looks difficult.
the first shot is massively difficult. Just got to roll in dead weight. So
She's
I don't
asked
know.
for someone to come and watch this shot just so she doesn't hit the red.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
I don't think you can keep an eye on it, Trent.
Yeah, no good. Not left-hander.
Oh,
That's a nice roll.
Good shot. So
Yeah. Here comes the face cut.
she's looking at the double. I think she'll play this other ball first.
She's got to watch it.
I don't like it, Trent.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
You can't.
I don't like leaving that double till last.
Yeah, you can't really. If she plays it now, you can't really lose the white. But if it comes off and ends up going somewhere behind that red there, and she hasn't got a shot, it could be in a bit of trouble.
The chances of it getting behind that red on the side rail, it's very small. But I think why this yellow is covering that red on the bottom right hand side, you probably do play the double now.
Yeah, of course. And that's what.
Played it well, and
Yeah.
she's
See,
landed on the yellow.
See, that's what I was afraid of. We're
Yeah.
just sort of snookering yourself on that ball, but no, she's got away with that, all
Maybe
right.
a little bit. Oh, actually, I don't think she will be hampered here. It's going to make getting back out a little bit harder.
Yeah,
She is hampered.
chucked
over
up a little bit.
It just makes this shot so much more difficult.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad result considering.
Yeah, not a bad result. Straight in the... she's looking up the top. Now she's looking in the centre.
Look at the top. I think she'll go for the centre.
Yeah.
Definitely. You'd be crazy not to go for the centre.
See, these kind of shots I always find dodgy in the centre, like flicking off the red, going in off the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit wide.
Yeah,
a little bit wide.
So
it's always hard when you're on the rail.
Yeah.
You bring that white ball, a ball off the rail. How much easier is that shot to the middle?
Oh. And the confidence.
Yeah.
The confidence is ridiculous. Like
you're not having to play over the cush.
You look at Reardon against Ben. If the white was a fraction off the rail, and you get the confidence is a lot greater than being hard on the rail, knocking the black in the centre.
What was the result there, Trent? I did not see that match.
11-10 to Ben Foster. It was yes, it was a good first match on CueballTV.
To watch.
Yeah. But Jayne's got another.
Oh dear.
Oh, here comes the snooker.
She has got a massive result.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yes.
Jayne puts her hand up to apologise.
Yes. Just a little bit of lack of concentration.
Kolbe's going to go across the table here and try and put the black in the centre.
Can she see any of
it?
it?
She can see the black, but I don't think she can't do anything with it, so what's the point?
Yeah, well, if you're going to hit it, you're going to
pot
it.
Going across and having a go. Jayne's still got two half-dead reds. So, have a crack.
So,
have a crack.
Quick question is, are the rubbers on these table brand new as well, or?
I don't think so.
Okay, so they're worn in a little bit?
Yes. And
she's got it.
She's played a very nice shot.
Yes, good double, 5-all. And we're down to, what's that? Pizza. All right, well, I'm going to go to the men's bathroom.
The ladies' room?
Yes.
5-all.
5-all.
5-all. I believe it's Jayne to break.
And I'll get Pikey.
Jayne to break at 5-all. This is the last match. No, I was not. Jamie Stevens is going to put on the mic and show me how it's done. So Kolbe's on the yellow here. I think she'll be looking to take this corner pocket. Jamie, how you going?
Good, mate. Just had a quick race with Butters. Well, it wasn't quick because we were a 10-all, but yeah, no, it was good to have a quick hit.
I've noticed that Kolbe's been very aggressive.
Really?
Throughout this match, very aggressive.
Well, look, to be honest, I'm not upset to hear that because honestly, if she's playing good pool, she should blow most of the women off the table with the ability that she has, but it's all about her execution when she's committing. And look, I'll be honest with you, I think her white ball control is quite poor a lot of the time, but when she's flowing around the table though, she's got a bit of side on that as you saw, which was deliberate, but she's missed a pot. So now, I know she hasn't been able to put in a hell of a lot of time, but she has had a hit on my table the last couple of nights. And I'm sure she won't mind me saying too much. I only spent like 2 or 3 minutes with her, just watching her do a drill, and picked up a couple of sort of flaws in her action, far be it from me to be the super coach, but I know her action, I know her game really well, and I picked up a couple of things. I'm not sure whether, like I had to leave because I had to play snooker, but yeah, I'm sure she's been working on it. But these first round matches too, that if you're a high-seeded player, and Kolbe's seeded at 2, they're a frustrating first match to play no matter who you're playing, because you want to dominate, you want to get the match over with quickly, and you want to move on. And obviously Jayne's basically having none of that, and she's just said, well, I'm here to play too.
Yeah, well, Jayne was actually 5-3 up, and Kolbe's pegged back the last 2 to...
Yeah. If Jayne's going to win this match, it's all about composure heading towards the business end. Now, we saw Mick Reardon in the previous match on this table not quite keep that 100% composure at the end. You know, he had that big chance on the black and he's just rushed it. It's all about composure, especially for the lesser seeded players. When they're playing a higher seeded player, you can get a bit of factor.
She's killed the red on the side rail, which is a bonus, but
I don't see an out on.
no, there's no out on.
I don't know how well these tables are playing because I haven't hit on them yet. I don't know how well they punch down the rail, but you know, she's feeling good. She can punch this ball down the rail and screw back a bit, but I think she's just going to sit over the hole, to be honest. But the problem with that is she leaves reds available. This yellow on the right side goes inside the red too.
Yeah, that's right. That red's not actually blocking that hole at all.
I'm more tempted to flick off this and bury the white down the bottom of the table and force her to play the ball near the hole. And she does sit it over the hole neater, so she's actually gone for the aggressive shot. And that's a result.
It's not horrible.
It's actually...
Still a lot of pull in this match, though. Like,
yeah, look, I'm happy to see her playing those shots. So she's trying to develop the frame. She's like... There was an opportunity to win the frame at that visit. It was a tough one, but she's thinking aggressively. She's thinking confidently. And while there's a dead ball on the side rail, why not? It's up to Jayne now.
And that's how she's been playing the whole match, like that, with that aggression. And
so if Jayne was...
It hasn't worked that well for her. She's capitalised on Jayne's mistakes. Jayne's been, should have closed off frames where she sort of got down that last ball and sort of twitched a bit. And then Kolbe sort of capitalised on that.
And you're going to get that on both sides. I was actually watching Taylor and Lisa play earlier because I've actually got Taylor in the Calcutta, so I had a little bit of interest in it. And wasn't pretty, to say the least. I'm pretty sure Taylor would have been 100% happy with the way she played. I think the score was actually 8-6 or 8-7.
Yeah.
I think Kolbe's looking at potentially... I think she's maybe checking the gap between the two yellows.
I think she sees it goes...
Oh, that's what... Yeah, she is. She's checking the gap between the two yellows.
Well, I can tell you...
It looks tight.
That yellow's not going anywhere. Except for maybe straight into that red. Like full ball into that red.
That would not be...
Maybe the left-hand side of it a bit.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to pot the red here.
No, if you can take the hole.
She's caught the on the way through. Oh, that's actually a horrible result. She's opened everything up. But still, Jayne dead ball top left. Dodgy red here near the yellow on the black.
Tries to pot the one in the hole and put this one over.
Yeah, I think she wants to just definitely block the hole. Oh, she played that well.
Yeah.
I don't think she meant to play it exactly like
No.
that, but it's worked out nicely.
It's worked.
Now, if you're Kolbe here, do you just play the back double and it just blasts the other balls out? She's going to pop the red over low, which is a good shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
It is.
She's not happy with it, I don't think.
She's
I'm not
left
sure.
the
Can
double
she get
back.
through to it? Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
I'm still not actually that unhappy with that.
No, not with the other dead red.
I'll tell you what though, if I am Jayne here, I'd probably have a full-blooded attempt at this.
Give it a lot.
Well, you've got a massive pocket with the red there. I'll tell you what, that line didn't look too bad at the slow pace. But now she's decided, I'm going to chip this off,
Yeah.
I'll chip my other ball
Chip
off.
the other one off. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. No, I don't like that because she's actually allowed Kolbe to bring the yellows down to this pocket where Jayne's got control. You know what? Now that I think about that shot, I think it would have been better to double that red off 2 cushions and bring it down this end of the table and keep it in play.
Bring it back down to use it later.
Yeah, just keep your soldiers on the table in a way where they're useful. Like that ball up the other end, it's useless at the moment unless somehow the black comes into play later in the frame. But
And you could have actually topped that through and left the white down on the back rail as well, you know, playing that shot.
oh, that's weak. That's weak. How's that made the pocket? That's
Wow.
well, that's
It's
good.
actually, it's worked out beautiful.
Well, it's good judgment.
You know,
I thought she hit it terribly, but she's hit it perfect.
There's actually been a few shots on this where it looks like it's like not even going to make it anywhere near, and they cover up nicely or go in the hole.
Well, Steve Jamieson coming for Tubby said they're playing extremely fast, which is great to know. But the problem with this
Well,
shot,
that's a lot different to the table I played on.
yeah, the outer table's obviously not as quick as these brand new ones. And this was the problem though. Jayne just said, well, you know what? I'll take the pocket. You can have 2.
And it's a good leave too.
Yeah, you're in trouble here.
She can play this yellow that she's closest to into either the centre or long, but you still got to navigate those other 3 yellows.
Yeah, I think you've got to deal with them straight away. And she has. She's opened everything up. Oh,
And
she's killed the yellow on the side rail.
It's a horrible result. Horrible.
She's sort of thrown her arms up, but you can't, like, she couldn't predict where all those balls were going to go.
That's right. It's
relied
it's
on
a
a little
poke
bit of
and a
luck. Yeah, it's relying on a little bit of luck. She's
Yeah.
trying, but I
she
like
didn't
it.
get the luck, fair enough.
She's
but
attacking the frame.
Yeah.
But this is still gettable. Will she take the double on straight up? Do you reckon that
Does
yellow
go.
goes inside the red? Oh, wow. Actually, I look at the table and there's stacks more angle than what the camera thing shows. It looks straight on the double here on the camera, but when you look at the table, you've actually got to screw off it.
You've got to screw off it, yeah.
She's playing it.
Yeah.
I like this. I like it a lot. Played it well. Great
Very
shot.
well.
And suddenly, you've got this ball in the middle, play it off the top cushion, get your little cannon on the red over the middle. You've got linking ball with the other one if you don't land on it. This is very gettable now. It's just a black that could be tricky.
And how much more confident is she now than what she was before?
Oh, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
30 seconds ago when she threw her hands up in the air. You know, all of a sudden, this out doesn't look that hard.
This is the shot.
So you're going to play this into the centre and try and knock the other yellow off the rail?
I am. But now, once again, the angle on the TV makes this shot look a lot easier. It's a much harder on. I'm actually probably more likely to not play it now. Now they'll look at the actual shot she's got.
Yeah.
That's flu. She's tried to hold for the drop in the middle and the double back.
Yep.
She still can play it, I think. Problem now is she's fully committed.
A lot of arm movements from Kolbe.
Yeah, uncharacteristic, I've got to be saying. She's usually pretty good with her
Looks like
language.
she's getting a little bit irritated.
Yeah, her body language is, I mean, obviously sometimes it looks aggressive and angry, but in general her composure as far as using body actions and gestures and all that is actually quite good. Yeah, it's not worked out.
I've just heard Kolbe yell out perfect.
Did she? Oh,
I think she might have been.
it's good her sense of humour still there then.
Yeah, that's right. She may not have meant that.
I'll tell you what, if you are the best cueist in Australia, smash this in just above centre with right hand side and force the white ball back down the table.
You're not asking for much.
But it's on.
How about, why don't you go the markers? The markers into the centre.
Yeah,
You're still.
I don't reckon it's there actually. She's just playing a containing. I'll tell you what, that little flick. That's something.
It is.
This is still not a hard out.
Well, it's made it harder.
Yeah, would like to have come further out.
Yeah.
This ball at the top looks like a gimme, but it's sitting a little bit out from the pocket. Not sure if it's touching the jaw or not. Ball in the middle looks thin. Ball, maybe the shot's actually the play up the top. No, the ball that she's closest to, up top right.
Oh, yeah?
Be confident on it and punch it in off the side rail. Then you can just drop the ball in at the top, float down the table for the ball in the middle and just link it to the last ball to the bottom left.
If you play this and punch it off the side rail too, you're not going to leave much. Even if you do miss it.
No, in fact, you can play it as a shot to nothing and snooker on both balls.
Yeah, that's right.
But she's playing it with top. I don't like this.
She's going to be close to the middle pocket. Looks like it.
Oh, she missed it by a fair way. But doesn't look like an enormous amount of damage done.
How's this karaoke?
I will be honest with you, mate. It was hard to play Poole in it. I don't know how these girls are going. But this is not the worst of the songs I've heard. So
no, it's not.
This guy sings okay. Probably the runner of the karaoke.
Yes. What time are you on tomorrow, Jamie?
I think I've got a midday match, but I've got to double check before I leave. I've actually got to go home.
You're going back to Ballarat tonight?
I was staying down the night. I brought everything with me, but I failed to pack black pants and shoes, so I've actually got to drive back home and grab my gear.
Really?
Well, I don't want to buy some new pants and new shoes. It'll just annoy me too much, so...
Fair enough.
Well, how's this angle? It looks... I think it's not bad. It's just a matter of not touching the yellow.
Yeah, missing the yellow, that's right. If you touch the yellow, you're probably a big chance of going in off.
That's right. Just a little stun off two rails here.
Yeah.
Probably a touch aside, but look, let's not complicate the shot. Let's just make sure we clear the yellow and come off two.
It is the only shot to play.
Don't have to play it, but I think you...
If you want to pot out...
Yeah, I think you have to. If you want to make it simple this out, you've got to play a shot first. Got to commit to it. She's playing a plain ball, I think, mate.
Yep.
There you go. See? Wasn't played with an enormous amount of conviction.
No.
However, has left Kolbe nothing.
That's right.
Well, I shouldn't say nothing. This yellow goes inside the red at the top.
Yeah, and then just...
And the massive
bottom
top
rail, side rail, come around.
No, have a look at the table. It's actually a big topspin shot.
It is.
But it's a tough shot. Queuing close to the rail.
Well, the top right-hand side, come off the back rail, side rail, come back around behind the two, in between the two reds.
You're a maniac, mate. I'd just play this with straight top. But I don't reckon she's going to do either of them.
You've got to get into it real. It does have a little bit of angle, but not that much. I think if you playing top, you're not actually going to get back behind the yellow.
Yeah, that's why she's not. Is she going to entertain the idea or not? Or is she just going to?
She's definitely looking at it.
Yep. So here we go. Big chance to pot the red here.
Yes. Oh,
what a shot.
Wow.
But needs another one.
Double it straight in the centre.
Mate, it's
Off the red.
It's probably not the worst shot in the world. I don't think off
Come
the
off
red's
the
the go. You've got to come off it pretty skinny. Direct in, though. Direct in the middle's definitely on. She is playing this.
I'll tell you, half ball off that red, you're straight in the middle.
I'll tell you, when she turns her cue on, okay, she's playing for the middle.
Yeah. There is, yeah.
Now, the problem with this method, right, she's using a shot to line up the double. The problem with this, on new cloth, it doesn't work near as well because of the slide. Now, she's not going to get a ton of slide off this, and the harder she hits it, the less slide she's going to get, but I'm going to tip that she undercuts it.
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Overcuts it, sorry. Oh, she's hit it too soft, has she? Oh, what a shot. Look at this, look at this.
Oh,
what an effort. What an effort.
Wow.
I'm telling you now, you give that shot to every person in the room.
They won't get that close.
I'm saying 90% of people won't get that close.
That's right.
Not first attempt.
No.
Well, that's a great effort. I wouldn't have even hit the jaws.
I would have played off the red, not deliberately.
Where's Jayne going here?
Looking for the car park.
Yeah, and see, just that shot Kolbe's played it's just put pressure on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It was a really pretty simple clearance that, but it just required good white ball. But all she had to do was drop it in with a touch of right, and she's on the right-hand ball in the middle.
Yeah.
The key was to getting straight on it.
So now she's got to screw this into the corner and come off the side rail to hold for the one back in the middle.
Can play it as a shot to nothing.
Yes.
You basically snooker at the same time.
I think you got to be confident with this shot.
It looks like she's hitting it low, so she's going to back herself.
You got to make sure you actually get into it too.
Yeah, you don't want to sneak underneath the black.
Unless she is just trying to just leave it down there, but
she's played it with confidence, but this is the problem. She's played it with too much confidence. That was actually a soft screw, and she's got right through the white, but it's not a soft screw is a much harder shot to play. The timing needs to be there.
Yeah.
So Kolbe gets a semi-strawberry.
And probably this has been most of this match.
Oh, just the finish, finishing.
Yeah. You know, Jayne with a good opportunity to finish and then not getting it, and Kolbe taking advantage.
Well, she's won the last 3 in a row now, so she's probably feeling a bit better.
Yep. Hit the lead, and
so I'm going to do one more frame with you, mate.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do the drive home because I've got to be here tomorrow to play. But I think I'm going to get here early and commentate as well, so won't be enjoying a large amount of sleep.
For you, and then
straight back
on the road again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I'm not that silly. I've got a room up the road.
Well, I had a room up
Greensboro Hotel.
I had a room up the road. The only problem was I need black pants and shoes.
Yes. Scheduled toilet break. The crowd's getting a little wild. Lyndall Element, who was dancing out before. Just move over a little bit.
Oh my God! I can't believe I'm going to do one more frame and decide to take a break. I'm filthy. So this match must have started pretty late. They were meant to be on at 9:30. There's no way this match has started at 9:30.
I'm actually pretty sure it started at 11:30.
11:30, okay. Well, that's a late match.
Yes.
They could have started earlier, but I think it was just purely because the stream was reserved for this.
Yeah, I think they had to wait for Ben and Reardon to finish, and then.
Yeah, well, that went deep.
Yeah.
This one's looking like, well, it's at least 11 frames, but what do we race to 8 here?
Yeah. And they're coming back.
Yeah, they went to the toilet together holding hands. They've come back not holding hands.
Yeah. Game on again.
How come Lee can talk to Kolbe and not get yelled at, but I can't? What's that all about?
I'm going to leave this here while I go to the bathroom. Is that okay?
I'm not sure what that conversation's all about, but Lee's probably saying, listen, girls, hurry up.
We've got to be back here in a few hours. Yeah, they definitely have just been given the hurry up.
I'll tell you what, though, this can't have been the quickest match of all time because this match had well and truly started, and then I went and gave Butters a race to 11, and we played to 11:10, and we finished, and this is a 6-5, so give me a spell. But the 2020 clock should be going. No one's umpiring, and they're not calling on each other, so you can't, you know, what do you do?
Well, that's right. Who did win your match? You or Butters?
I got over the line 11-10 in the end. It was a good match. Actually, to be completely honest, Butters has had 2 shots on his last ball, and he's just probably just taken those off the pot because, you know, end of the night, just wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
And then he's jawed it and he's left himself perfect along the rail, and then he's actually miscued on the black. So, to be honest, it was a massive strawberry. He should have won.
Bit of pressure then. Crumbled under the
Factored
pressure.
him, you reckon? Yeah, I don't think it was that. Oh, wow.
Well,
Kolbe will actually probably take yellows now.
as much as I hate to admit it, Jamie, but what Jayne's just done there, I do that a lot.
Oh, you missed that first ball?
That middle pocket first ball, I don't know, I get too ahead of myself and go, and then I miss it and think, you idiot.
Yeah, whenever people ask, like if I ever get asked for advice, especially like, you know, about just pool in general, I always say the first visit is the most important visit of the frame for 2 reasons. One, it allows you to take control, and number 2, it sets the tone for the frame. So if you miss the first ball, it blows your mind, and number 2, it doesn't set a good tone for you personally, but it's great for your opponent. So
Yes.
it really has an impact. But, you know, you can say the same thing for every single shot. You can say the second shot, if you miss it, you know, like, it's no different, really. But well, Kolbe's decided I want reds as well.
Yeah,
I don't blame her. They're all good.
long one.
Oh, that's a horrible shot. Oh, I think she looked around at me then. Maybe she heard me.
I don't think so, not over that karaoke.
Well, whether she heard me or not, it's still a horrible shot.
Yes, yes. There's no doubt about that.
So this shot here for Jayne, in my eyes, it's important that she stuns this first red in and gives herself a little bit of angle on the red so she can drop it down and bring the white off the rail. That's still okay. Still okay.
A little bit too much angle.
Well, you just want to be able to drop it in and take the white. As long as you can bring the white off the rail, it's fine.
Which you can still bring it off. Reaching right over there.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
And this, in my eyes, is the key shot.
That's the shot, isn't it? You've got to get back out.
I want to be, I don't care which one, as long as I've got good angle on it, or one of the 2 right balls. Probably the middle one, because it gives me more options. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this black flies in both corner pockets as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. That's how you come undone really quickly.
So now you're playing a back cut to the corner.
Yeah, and you've got this is once again a little soft screw shot.
Yeah.
And I hate saying this because it sounds negative, but the girls don't play soft screw shots well. They just simply don't. I don't know why, but you just don't see a lot of them do it. See, she's tried to hold the white. She's undercut the ball, but she's still in okay shape here.
And that red still goes back across to that right-hand corner.
Now, hard to tell with the camera angle how much angle she's actually got on this. For her sake, she wants to be pretty straight so she can just draw back and then be straight on the next one.
I don't think this is actually going to end very well.
Yeah, she might. I reckon she's going to start on the left side.
On the wrong side of the next red.
That's going to. Yeah, it can potentially turn horrible here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all kinds of bad unless this passes.
Just play it off the yellow.
Do you think it passes? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't pass.
So she's going to have to play the bottom of the two now, and it looks like she might flick into the yellow on the bottom cushion. Could turn out potentially good, this. If she can take the right-hand side of the rail, she might be able to actually just flick off it and head back up table.
Yeah.
Undercut once again. And yeah, unfortunately, that was in my eyes, a pretty straightforward out with two shots. But it was just all a case of leaving incorrect angles to transition from shot to shot.
Yeah. And like you said, that one crucial ball where you had to get out, or else it was going to make the hole out hard, and it did.
Actually, if Jayne goes back and watches this frame, just this frame, not the whole match, but just this frame in particular, she would be able to pause, set the balls up on the table, and then go, okay, where do I really want to be? Now, we've already talked about it, so it gives her a good idea as well of a potential way she can go about it, but then she can practice that out. Because even with one shot, it was very gettable. That's not bad. She's left nothing.
But that all comes down to what you were saying at the start. With that ball down that right-hand rail, you had to come out.
Yep.
You know, and she did. Like, you got to come out. Give yourself enough room to be able to punch that one in the middle and come back out. And get good position.
She's played the run-through and landed nowhere, and that was the problem. So I'd love to see...
with that run-through shot that she had in the middle, she could have come back across the table as far as she liked and still been on something. All you want to do is not land low. Like.
Exactly right. And what Jayne's done in that hole out is she's landed wrong side every time.
Yeah.
So that's where I think... And what happens is when you fall out of position once, it starts to unravel.
Yeah.
And it gets out of control where you get to a point where you can't finish. It's so easy though to sit back here and just go, you know, it's easy out and criticise. You know, when you're out there under pressure, I mean, she's gone from 5-2 or 5-3 up to 6-5 down. So the momentum's against her at the moment. So all these factors come into it mentally as well. Right. So
makes every out harder.
Yeah, I'm not here to sit here and shit can every player, but what I can great shot. What I can offer though is good advice as far as set those balls up again and make the out.
Yeah.
Do it 10 times if you have to, but understand the transition.
Yeah. And this is a great opportunity for that, you know, because they're on the TV table, they can go back and look at it.
Exactly.
And learn off it.
It's not about the execution of the shot as far as like getting it right. It's first of all, you need to understand what you need to do.
Yes.
Once you understand it, then you can go, okay, I need to do this. And you'll actually find the transition happens far more naturally because you already understand what needs to happen.
You know what you need to do. Yeah, that's right. You hear it a lot. A lot of people say, I know what I have to do, I just can't do it.
Well, that's actually a good problem though, because that's practice and improvement.
Yes.
Whereas if you can't see the out in the first place, that's much harder to learn because you need to watch yourself play, you need to watch others play, and try and predict what they're going to do. And when they do something different, you go, oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. That's how you actually learn patterns.
And know why they did it, like, you know. Yeah, and when they do pot out, you look at it and go, oh, now I see why they went that way and not the way I thought I was going to go.
So, and some people see patterns really well.
Yeah.
And when I say patterns, I mean seeing how balls link together to make things really simple where you don't have to have much white ball movement.
Yeah.
Other people have trouble seeing patterns, and it's all. I think it's just all the way your brain's wired, to be honest. But you can teach yourself to learn patterns. So.
And you reckon that's just from watching other people?
Yeah, look, there are theories out there. Yeah, look, I don't know the exact science, but there are theories out there that women don't see certain types of things.
I've heard that being said.
And and maybe that's why they don't see extracting balls off the rail as common as what males do.
Yeah.
But what I am starting to enjoy more about women's pool, especially in Victoria, is they're starting to be more aggressive. They're trying to develop frames. They're trying to win. I like it. I've been complaining about it for a long time, and far be because I'm a bit of a pocket blocker myself.
Yep.
But I'm trying to improve and get more aggressive as well.
That's the way that the game's going.
And I think it's great. We've had a couple of years there where the tables have been really tight, and I don't think it's promoted good pool.
What do you think about our nationals and that are being played at Potters? The new tables there?
Mate, I played there on the weekend. I've already made several comments about it. I thought the tables were absolutely awesome. I was sketchy about the venue to begin with just because of the size of it, but I have nothing bad to say, except for that I lost.
Yeah, yes.
But no, they played great. It's just a matter of maintaining that standard now. They've set a standard, the old brand new cloth. Right. The cloth's going to wear now.
That's right, yeah.
People think it's a really easy thing to allow public in on your tables and keep tables maintained at a high level. Some of the stuff you see the public people do that don't understand etiquette and respect for equipment.
Especially at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's frightening. That's not good. But you know what? I hate to say this, Steve, but Kolbe is well in his frame still.
Oh, 100%.
Because this is tricky. She's got the foul snooker, but what do you do with it? Do you know what I do here?
You've got to pot the yellow over the hole.
Do you know what I do here?
I think you've got to pot the yellow over the hole.
I nominate the black. I play the double on the black, take the white ball off the bottom cushion, play fat for the middle, and the black's the middle of the table.
Yeah, I like it.
I
like it.
The only reason I like it is you don't have to do anything with the white ball. It's all natural.
Yeah.
If you try and flick this yellow in and you don't screw it enough, play for the middle, you could snook yourself, you could land nowhere.
Yeah.
She's just thinking about it now. What's going on here?
You're in trouble. You land long.
I can already tell she's hitting this too thin. Oh, she's got it out nicely.
Perfect. Very nice.
What would I know, eh? No need for heroics here. Just pot the ball. You got 2 on the black.
Yeah. You're gonna hold on the yellow anyway.
Yeah. Focus on nothing but the pot here. Oh wow! I can't believe what the hell is that? That can't be anything short of a brain fade. That's just I want to just hold on the black and nothing else.
You reckon? Yeah.
Well, look at the white is. She's perfect on the black. She wasn't
trying to set the red up.
Well, she's just thought about the pot, nothing else.
Yeah, I would never have played that shot.
But hey,
I would have tried to cut it in the centre. But
in a way, this is good for Jayne. Not on a winning perspective, but on a learning perspective.
Yeah,
so she can go back and go, okay, well, I could have just popped that in the middle, held on the yellow, and used 2 on the black.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, it's what, 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. in the morning, she's probably tired.
Yeah, that's right.
A little fatigued. Yeah. Your brain doesn't function as well when you're fatigued, and you can tend to just not see the right choice.
So we're going to come off the yellow here.
Yeah, just need to give this a bit. Just give it a chance, yeah. Good effort, great shot. Now she needs to hold herself together and nail this black.
That's right.
Big breath there from her. Big breath.
Don't trickle it.
Yeah, look, Jayne's a good cuer. She should back herself to pot this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a recovery. Kolbe would have thought she was well in that frame for a second.
When Jayne played that double, for sure.
You know what's
Kolbe was jumping up and down inside, trust me.
Kolbe will be filthy more with that than if she just made it easy out.
Yeah.
Because it's frustrating to see that happen.
That's right, yep.
So 6-all. I might as well stay for another one now.
May as well.
I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, okay, bye. Bye-bye. Good to see you again.
Oh, that's right. You're not coming back, are you?
Nah, I'm out.
I'm out.
Bye-bye.
See you, Mum.
Take it easy.
Yeah, no, take care.
So we've got a game on again, Jamie. It's,
Crazy outcome of that frame there.
well, I can't see a clear winner here.
Well, I can't
There's
either
just-
because Colby's
it could go
allowing
anyway.
it to happen.
Let's go.
There's so many chances on both sides for everyone. It's
I mean, Jayne had full control of that frame before Colby fouled.
That's right.
Just that little brain fade and then the recovery.
Yeah, yeah. Dan might flick us back over to the table in a sec. So
He
we
just
can see
he
what's
just
going
wanted the
We have an asshole.
he wanted the crowd break.
on. Yep, yep. Jayne's dry break.
Tricky opening table. This
It is.
no real easy boulevard. Potentially the yellow to the middle.
Yellow to the middle. That's but you're running into everything there too.
What's going on here?
I don't think I really like yellows.
Well, Colby's not happy with that. Person just randomly walked through the crowd, and he's like, "Oh, whoops! I shouldn't be here. My bad."
just realised. Just looking for a shortcut
And
to the toilet.
here comes someone else.
Yeah.
Decide to walk through as well.
Yep.
You're going to cop this at 2 a.m. in the morning, though.
Yes. What do you expect?
Important thing for Kolbe though, she doesn't allow it to affect her because
That's right.
she has a habit of allowing off-table stuff to get in her head. What's she playing here? Wow, that was... I know she's trying to pot the red in the bottom corner, but geez, she's missed that by a long way. Jayne will probably take reds here and cut this bottom ball into the left corner.
I'll be taking red for sure.
Actually, if the red in the middle is on, that's just near the black,
Ooh.
you take that all day because that's a horrible ball. It's a problem ball and you're perfect on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Not sure if it's on though.
She hasn't even looked at it.
Yeah, oh, hang on, she's got up. Nah,
Nah.
checking the angle. I reckon it's on, Steve, and I reckon he's
I think it's you what you want. Really bad ball out of the way.
mark my words, that'll come back and haunt her, that ball.
Oh well. It's just the only spot it goes is in that middle pocket where she may have been on it.
And look what there is to transition back to that area of the table. Nothing.
Nothing. That's right.
Now, if I'm Jayne here, I don't get crazy. I just tap this bottom right ball close to the hole
Put
and
it
leave
over
no
the
shot.
hole. Yeah. She's going to try and cover the hole on the other side, I think.
She's Chinese snooker, and it's probably a bit tricky to do that.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't know if you can hear this karaoke, but it's quite entertaining.
Oh, look, I've heard worse. We've had not the worst mixture tonight.
Pikey did make a call earlier before he'd even got here that he would not be home before 4 o'clock in the morning. And Debbie blatantly refused and said, not a chance, we'll be home nearly by 12 o'clock.
Yeah, well, what a shot.
Wow.
Kolbe's not scared to be involved in long matches and to take 8 hours.
Well, starting at 11:30 instead of 9:30 didn't really help that cause, did it?
No, I think she actually played Marcus Harrison one year, and I think the match went for 7 or 8 hours. I could be exaggerating, but it went a long time, and they both blamed each other for taking a long time. But I think Marcus Harrison went for about 450 smoke breaks.
Actually, I was here because I was staying at Pikey's house one year, and Pikey played Kolbe.
I was commentating that match because Kolbe rolled him.
Yes, Kolbe rolled him, and I think we got home at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had a 9 o'clock
Oh, you've been
match
wrapped.
that next day.
Actually, so did I to play James Della.
That was the last time I decided to stay at Pikey's house. Every other year I've got myself a motel room.
Kolbe's... I'm not sure what her plan is for this yellow that's down the bottom right corner. Maybe she's going to try and get it out now.
Oh. This yellow must go
How
clean
does she
into
see
corner.
that stuff? Like, that's 10 metres away.
Yeah. I don't know how she would have played earlier then, when there was 150 people in the room.
Yeah. It's not a bad shot. I don't know what she's at. Oh, well, it might trickle into the middle, but...
And guess what? You're on that red to the middle again.
Yeah.
How confident you feeling? Because I'd nearly take that.
It's just this whole table's dodgy. I really like to know if that red is on. That's
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, it's missed. She's left nothing though.
Yep.
I think she's filthy because she knows she could have had a number of options if she's been left nothing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this red at the bottom of the table on the right side actually goes, like whether you can get the white ball on the bottom rail and it'll go, yeah. Yeah, I reckon it does. Because I was actually just looking at flicking off this and taking the white ball on the bottom rail, but I don't think it's a good option anymore. I think you still got to do it, just don't reach the bottom rail.
Yeah. Make sure you don't leave her on it.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Left the ball in the middle though.
Yeah.
She doesn't look happy, but I'm not filthy at that. I mean, you got a dodgy red on the left, you got a dodgy red on the right. You've got to get perfect on this ball at the bottom, and you can't really use it for position because you're going to be cannon straight into the yellow. I think this is really difficult.
I'm not going the out here. I don't think you can on reds. It's too much to do.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you play this to the centre and hold the white where the red is, so you can clip this red down the rail over the pocket and come out enough so she can't take the other yellow back across under the yellow to the left.
How's this? I've just seen it out, but it's hard. So you pot this ball down the rail. It's easy to just say here, sit here and go. I just pot this ball down the rail. It's got to be made, of course. Yeah. Then you've got the linking ball in the same pocket, and you just basically come to the balk line centre table, and then you're taking this one down the rail, bring the white ball back out again. Then you've got the one on the right side rail to can into the yellow. Very difficult out.
Yes, yeah.
But it's there, but it's very difficult. I personally probably wouldn't entertain the idea myself either, unless I was forced to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, different story if you don't have anything else.
At some point in time, Kolbe's got to go, shall I get this yellow out? And it's got to be now. And this is about putting pressure on your opponent. That's all this is. Yep, she's hit it a little bit hard, but it's not too bad. Would love to have left a Chinese snooker on the red.
Yeah.
Now Jayne can actually just drop in for a little snooker here.
If she really wanted to, she could cut this red across the bottom rail and take the white back down the other end.
Yeah, you're right.
Have a go at the pot.
But it's like you said before.
Down to the reds.
It's like you said before. The outs. Would you take the out on? I'd rather just play the little drop snooker, and if she's playing your shot. Off the yellow. Oh, good shot called there from Sean, but I think it could be a potential frame-losing shot.
I think if you had a look at the table, he'd probably retract that. I reckon this yellow actually goes under and comes off the red.
Yeah, I think off the red's the key here, mate.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think that red's not even covering the other yellow either.
No, I don't think it is, but you can't pot it from here. You've only got that yellow in the middle to play it off the bottom yellow, off the bottom red. She pots this, she should be out.
Should be. Does this yellow that she's just below go to the left middle?
Yes, I can see it.
It does?
Yeah.
Well, then this is not that difficult.
She's got to be about 8/10 of a pocket.
8/10?
Yep.
That's very accurate.
Thank you. I've got a perfect angle of it here.
Yeah, if this is straighter than we think. No, she's not playing it. Might be a bit more angle than we think.
Oh, watch that shirt too.
Well, she's on it now. But no, it's not good now.
It's not. Now you got a lot of work.
Well,
Actually,
if it's that easy, you can stun it. But
Yeah.
you got hampered queuing as well.
yeah, that's right.
Hey, this is another really good example of the transition through the balls is not being controlled.
And easy out has turned horrible.
So the thought process was there, just the execution. So it was a little bit, I think, opposite to what Jayne had, where she didn't. I don't think she saw the out properly.
Yeah.
Whereas Kolbe's probably got the plan in her head here, but she's just not executed correctly.
I'm very good at that.
She's missed the pot trying to transition.
I'm very good at turning simple outs into horrible mistakes.
Oh, I think all of us are good at that at some point in time. Does this red go in the middle? And even if it does,
Well, even if it goes, you've got to get down the other end to lay a snooker.
I'm almost
I don't-
toying with the double here.
Double back.
Yep.
Yep. So's Jayne.
You're kind of in massive trouble. So
You block the pocket.
oh, she hasn't hit hard enough, and
No.
she's left it on.
I was going to say is if she'd have blocked the pocket there, it puts a little bit of pressure back onto
Yeah,
Kolbe.
absolutely.
If you take that pocket away from one of her options.
I think she goes into the ready, does she, or does she
Yeah.
just miss it?
I think with the angle, she's going into the red.
Just missed it.
Yeah.
Now I don't care what you do here. You have to play the yellow near the black.
In the middle.
Have to do it. Just play a little
Cut
soft
it
screw
back
off
to the
it.
middle. Yeah.
Way too annoying to get position off the ball over the hole onto it. Watch the back of her wrist here, Steve, if it just gets caught on camera. No, it's good.
Yeah.
I can tell if she's going to miss a ball before she's even hit it by her back wrist
Yeah.
when she's jacking up. If her wrist
Yeah.
like starts moving a lot,
Yeah.
like she's, I won't use that example. That's a bit filthy. So if her wrist doesn't stay still and it moves back and forward,
Yeah. Yep.
that's actually one of the things I told her she needs to sort out.
Yeah.
Look good there. How big is this pocket? 8/10 of a pocket again.
Still
mate.
about 8/10 of a pocket here, Jamie.
Straight in.
Yep.
All right, mate. I'm going to head off.
Yeah, we'll let you go back to Ballarat.
Yeah,
I think it's probably about it from me too, actually. We're going to leave you to watch this. Maybe we might get someone else to come over and
Yeah, I would
a
stay, but
talk.
I want to get some sleep. So enjoy the rest of this match, folks. It's not got too long to go. It's either only got one frame or two frames. Good maths. All right, see you guys.